What up? Hello. We're making macaroni, but not just any macaroni, vegan macaroni and cheese. Ingredients include shells, carrots, onion, some potatoes, cashews, coconut milk, some nutritional yeast, our salt, garlic powder, and lemon. So I've been really craving macaroni and cheese, but as you know, with not having dairy or meat in my diet, I can't have cheese. So I looked something up on Google, just a vegan mac and cheese recipe, and I found one on veganyummies.com. It has a lot of really good reviews and it only takes 20 minutes to make, so I figured why not. I've never made this before, so this is gonna be kind of like trial. There may be some errors, so yeah, but here we go. To get started, we're gonna go ahead and cook our macaroni. The recipe calls for 2 2/3 cups of dried macaroni. So I put about 5 cups of water here in the pot. We're gonna add some salt to that, just a dash. And then I went ahead and just measured it out to make sure that the measurements were on. I'm never really good at eyeballing things. Made a little bit of a mess too, macaroni shells flying everywhere, but I just picked them up and put them back in the bowl and put them in the water. We're going to allow those to cook for about 15 minutes. Be sure to check your package and see how long your shell pasta needs to be cooked. I know that they vary. Next, we're going to go ahead and wash off our potatoes and then skin them. I grabbed a bag just to make the cleanup process a little bit easier. Look at that beautiful potato. Next, we're going to cup 1/3 cup of onion. Onion definitely makes you cry. I never knew that until this. I never really chopped onion up, but man, while I was here, especially in this part, just going at it, my eyes were on fire. So if you can, make this process as quick as possible. Then I just place them in a bowl just to keep them together. Go ahead and chop your carrots. We're going to chop 1/4 cup of carrots. I just had these baby carrots, so I decided to use these rather than going out to buy them. And again, that's 1/4 cup of carrots. And I put that in the same bowl with the onions. Next, you're going to boil some water in a pot. As I wait for that to boil, I just decided to watch some YouTube. Here's some Ellen Fisher, and I'm also snacking on the cashews that we're going to use later. I also forgot to tell you, go ahead and cut up your potatoes to make the process easier for those. You're going to place them into your now boiling water. I did this one by one, just dropping them in, being very careful. The water is hot. And then I also dumped the bucket of carrots and onions into the water as well. You're going to let that boil for 10 minutes. While that got started, I went ahead and drained out my macaroni shells. And then here is a clip of the potatoes, carrots, and onions boiling. Again, you just boil them for 10 minutes or until soft. Then you're going to scoop them into a blender. I used a spoon with the holes in it to drain out the water. I even had to pick up the pot to get some of the extra, making sure I got all of the vegetables in there. And then you're going to scoop out 3/4 of the hot water into the blender. After that, you're going to go ahead and add your cup of cashews. I even added a few more for good measure. You're also going to add 1/4 cup of coconut milk and also a little bit more for good measure. And then I just squeezed 1/4 of a lemon in there. Shimmied some garlic powder in there along with 2 pinches of paprika. I even did about 3 shakes of salt. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast flakes. I don't know why the camera is all the way down here, but yeah, there goes the 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And then you're just going to blend it until smooth. So I decided to taste it, and it didn't taste the way that I thought it would, so I added about 3 tablespoons of vegan butter, and it made it taste a whole lot better. I then poured it over the shells, mixed it up together. I had tasted it in between here, and I decided I wanted to add some more salt in there. So I added some more salt, a little bit too much salt, and then ended up adding a little bit more garlic powder along with a little bit of nutritional yeast, and I also added some pepper. I added way too much salt, so then after I did all that, I added a little bit more of the sauce because I didn't pour all of it in there, and it tasted a whole lot better. It's immediately ready to serve, and it still is hot even after you blended it together. This dish kind of tastes like potatoes. It still has that creamy mac and cheese texture, but it definitely doesn't taste like cheese, hence this is vegan. Overall though, I really enjoyed it, and it was really filling. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below what you think, and let me know if you gave it a try. Until next time, peace, love, and light.